The first pose, pretty simple, just laying on your back. Bring your hands down onto your pelvis. Let your toes drop out to the side. Breathe in and out through your nose. Allow your shoulders to drop back and feel your hips here. Heavy on the mat. Placing both hands on top of your hip points. And then with your hands, you can apply a little bit of weight down so you feel a grounding right through the very bottom of your spine. So you had a weighted blanket on your hips and just let your palms apply that pressure. Right here, also establish a gentle breathing cadence. So seal your lips and breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. So exhale, feeling that heaviness as you let go and let your body relax down into the mat. Hips maybe feeling a little bit more of a release. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Keeping your right leg extended and your left knee up, and interlace your hands. Gently pull the left thigh in towards your left ribs. You can let your extended right leg relax slightly out to the side as you pull in, and feel that left leg come a little bit out to the side so your side ribs can feel maybe the top of your thigh. Breathe in and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Slowly release the grip of that hand. Extend the left leg long and draw the right knee in. Interlace your fingers to the opposite interlace. Bring them just below the knee and start to slowly compress the right side. Drawing it down and a little over to the right side of the rib. Breathing in and out. Noticing on your inhale, it's like a lift, a lightness in the body. And as you exhale, that ability to drop into release. And keeping your right hand on your right knee, release your left, bend your left knee up, and then grab both knees and gently draw them in. Knees can start to come out to the side. And you can bring your feet up. Reach up with your hands, Grab the outside of your feet for happy baby. Try and keep your spine long. Flex your feet gently back and pull down with both of your hands very gently to start to open up those hips a little bit more. And if it helps release in your low back and your spine, you can rock gently side to side, using this as an opportunity to close your eyes and to let your awareness drop into your body, into the subtleties of the pose, subtleties of your breath. Maybe even some tightness when you breathe in. Notice if there's constriction around your heart or shoulders. A constant furrow in your brow. See if you can iron out and release in all of those tight spots. Knowing that for the next 60 minutes, your spot is here on the mat. Connecting back in with your practice. Something that fills your cup. A little treat after a day that maybe felt a little depleting of energy. Slowly let your heels come in towards each other. Release your feet and plant your feet down onto the mat. Heel toe your feet out wide as the mat, and let both knees drop over to the left. Take a full breath in here. Knees probably won't make it all the way down to the ground. That's okay. We're not pushing ourselves. We're not even activating muscles here. Instead, we're letting the fascia kind of stretch in a very safe way, so not weight bearing. Inhale, bring both knees up. And exhale, drop both of your knees gently over to the right. Again, they might not reach the ground. They probably won't. Hips are probably a little bit tight. Try and keep both shoulders heavy. Take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Heavy breath out. And bring both knees up. Extend your legs. Start to prop yourself up on your shoulders. We're going to move into a supported forward fold. So for this one, two options. The first is if you'd like to stay seated and you don't have a wall available to you, then you'll bring in a blanket or a bolster or a pillow, pull it in, and then just release over it. You might even want to build it up so that a block is underneath your forehead to start. And then as you allow yourself to ease into the pose, you might start to take the mountain of props and slowly let it erode so that your fold gets deeper. If you'd like to try this against a wall, you get a butt shot today. So actually, I'll do it against the window. You'll actually be facing your wall. Feet a little bit wider than hip width distance, and you're going to fold. And then walk yourself into the wall and then lean in until you feel, most likely be the upper back releasing into the wall. And so you feel the support of that wall, and you can let your body just rest against that wall, and that will create a really deep stretch. Again, very passive because you're letting the wall bear the weight more so. So yogi's choice and what you have available to you tonight, either at the wall or building up your own mountain and folding over the blocks. and or pillows. In both positions of this forward fold, do your best to let your neck release. If you're folding over a prop, let your arms drop down by your side. And if you're folding against the wall, then allow your arms to be heavy and dangle. Take a deep breath in. And slow, steady exhale through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice if there is a place that you can release. Start to move your breath right at the very base of your spine into lumbar spine. See if you can, with this forward fold, find a little bit of lengthening there. Maybe easing your fold a little bit forward. Maybe moving the props away and lowering your mountain, or bringing your feet a little bit closer into the wall can help you find, again, a little bit deeper of a stretch. Allowing yourself to be the guide. And on your next inhale, slowly begin the easing out. So either walking your hands in, or if you're at the wall, walking your feet back. And then you'll come up to staff pose, or if you're at the wall, use your hands to crawl yourself up and come to a standing position. One more area to really open up before we start to move a little bit more fluidly. And this is the position that if you have a side table or a miniature sized chair, you can use that. And if you don't, you can stack your blocks up. No, kind of evens out to about the same size. So you'll stack your blocks on medium height. Now, facing your props, what you're gonna do is take eagle arms. We'll do right arm under to start. Then lean forward so that you set that bottom elbow and really kind of the bottom of the tricep onto that chair. And then from there, start to walk your knees back. Once you get a nice long spine, you'll start to let your chin rest down on that top bicep or kind of in between. Deep opening in your upper shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades spread away from your spine. Take an inhale. And exhale. You might notice some tightness or a little bit of restriction on the left side. So the top arm, breathe into that. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Noticing where you feel the breath in, where it's starting to stretch, where it's starting to push boundaries. Noticing on the exhale where you can slide a little bit deeper into, kind of just easing your way into those deep stretches. Start to bring your knees in a little bit so your spine isn't so hung out long, and unwind your arms. Sit back onto your heels and just roll your shoulders back a couple times. Whew, they feel like they need some rolling. It can be really intense, and we'll stretch the chest next after this. It's a little counter stretch. All right, and then this time, eagle arms, left arm on the bottom. Come forward onto your built-up prop, tower of blocks or chair or side table. Set your left elbow down and start to walk your knees back so your spine is long. Inhale. And exhale, start to release, letting the weight of your head through your chin come down onto the arms. Breathing in and out. Again, maybe noticing a little bit more of the tightness on the right side. At least for me, that's where I feel it. So the inside or top arm. So using your breath almost like a gua sha stone, which is something I just started to get into. You're letting your breath kind of needle and pull and stretch that layer right under the skin, the fascia. A breath of curiosity. Pull into that space that feels tight. Maybe even walk your knees a little bit farther back so you feel your spine hang, that kind of pulling back on the arms. Inhale. And exhale. Through the nose, breath in. And out. Inhale, start to ease your knees a little bit closer in. Gently unbraid your arms. Your hands drop back, sit back on your heels. Again, shoulder roll. And then to open up our chest a little bit, take one block in between your palms. And then if you have a chair or something else that you're using, you can keep that there. If you're using a block, then you'll just take the second block on the medium height. And you're going to bring both elbows down onto the edge of whatever you're using. Maybe even slip your head through, walk your knees back. And then pressing both hands into the block, start to bend your elbow so the block comes back towards the back of the head. This curvature on this chair is not working for me right now for this one, so might be a little bit easier. Elbows onto the side of the block. Feeling your heart, your chest melt down. Now both shoulder blades gathering together on your spine, so your chest and little muscles knitting together the ribs, the intercostal muscles starting to get a little bit less stretch here. Breath in and out. And inhale. Final exhale in this pose. Inhale, start to straighten your arms, bringing the block back forward. Again, walk your knees in and then ease off of your prop. All right. Take both of your props and move them off to the side, the blocks, and then you're using a chair or a bolster. Shift those over and off to the side. You're going to want your 2 blocks near the front of the mat. We're going to hold some of our lunges a little bit longer and move into some more of a flow. So facing the front of your mat, tuck your toes and lift up into a shortened down dog. Inhale and exhale. As we start to move the body a little bit quicker, imagine though you are moving through a thick substance like molasses or honey, something with a little bit of a thicker quality than air, so it's still supporting you and also prohibits a lot of quick movements. Slowly walk your way to the front of your mat into your forward fold, and if you want to, you can use your props here. In your forward fold, exhale down. Bend your knees, move the props off to the side, rest your thighs onto your ribs, and let your hands come down and graze the mat. Inhale, come up into Utkatasana chair pose. Fingertips up, sit your hips down and back. Keep a nice straight, long spine. Feel a little heat build in your thighs as you sink your hips farther down. Move the weight into your heels. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold, hands come down. Step the left leg back. Long, and then lower your left knee down. We're going to take a longer hold in this lunge, so it might feel nice to have hands on a prop, and then pull your chest through, pull your right knee forward, keep your left knee and left foot heavy. Inhale, and exhale. Feel your hips start to shift a little bit more forward in your left, so as start to open up towards the floor. You can drop your chin in towards your chest if that helps you kind of sink into a more internal practice. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Move the blocks away. Plant your hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift that knee up. And step the right foot back. Inhale here in plank. Draw your navel up and in. Exhale, lower knees. And then chest and chin down. Hips stay a little bit lifted. And then pull your chest through into cobra. Draw your elbow tips in towards your side. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes, keep your knees grounded. Lift up and back into a child's pose. You can start to slide your knees wide, set your forehead down, and keep your arms long. Inhale. Exhale, drop your heels closer, or your hips rather, closer to your heels. Breath in and out. Keep your hands planted. Come forward so you can tuck your toes and then lift up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, let your heels drop down. And inhale, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, step your right foot forward. So we're in the same lunge. So left leg is back. Take the right arm and bring it to the inside. Heel toe that right foot a little bit out to the side. Your chest forward and through. Again, lower that left knee down. So really working into that left side. And then we're going to start to drop down into a runner's lunge. Knee is going to stay as close as you can to that right shoulder. So in a forward view, this is not mirrored. You're going to, as you sink down into that runner's lunge, shoulder, knee, stay close. You might bring in a block to set your forearms down. And again, when you feel that leg wanting to drop out to the side, pull it in. Feel more so the movement of the pose running long ways on your mat. Bring palms together and take a deep inhale. Exhale. Maybe release your chest a little bit closer down. Keep the left shin heavy and see if you can press down through all 5 toes on the left foot. Toenails into the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your body getting longer. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. Press your hands down. Lift torso up. Move the block out of the way. And then keeping that right foot wide, tuck the left toes under, lift the back knee up. You're going to step that left foot wide into a Malasana yogi squat at the front of your mat. Heels can lift so that you feel a little bit more buoyant. You keep a nice straight spine. And then hands just can touch down. And if you want to, you can use hands on the block. Just rocking a little bit forward and back. All right, and then press the hands, come into Uttanasana, forward fold. Heel toe your feet in hip width distance apart. Inhale. And exhale, deepen your fold. Bend your knees, thigh to ribs. Swim your arms up, Utkatasana chair pose. And then exhale, navel in, sink your hips down. Ground down through your feet. Keep a nice long spine. Deep breath in again. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Pull in the blocks. And then lower right knee down, top of the right foot down. Press into your blocks. Inhale, pull your chest forward and through. And then exhale, allow your torso and the weight to start to shift forward. Again, gaze can come down or chin can tuck totally into your chest. Breathing in here, pose we come to quite often. And as you stay for a little bit longer, notice where in your body you start to feel that heat rising up. In through their nose. Exhale, feeling the right psoas start to open up as the hips drop a little bit closer down towards the mat. Left knee shifts a little bit more forward. And then exhale. Move the blocks away, plant your hands down, tuck your right toes, lift the right knee up, and then step the left foot back, coming into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, pull your chest forward and through Cobra Bhujangasana, elbow tips drawing in towards your side ribs. And then exhale, unfurling all the way down. Inhale, press up and back into a child's pose, letting your knees slide out wide so that your ribs can nestle between the inner thighs. Keep your arms long. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. And out. Keep your hands grounded. Lift your gaze. Inhale, come forward. Tuck your toes. And then exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. And inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward. You can step it out wide outside of that left hand, or you can shimmy that left hand over. Lower the right knee down. Keep the left knee and the left shoulder glued together. Start to walk your hands forward into your runner's lunge. You can pull the block in if you'd like to that option, setting your forearms down. Maybe palms together or palms up. Starting to feel outside that left hip open. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. Your palms in. Inhale, press into the block. Lift your chest up. Move the block out to the side. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Still lift your right knee. Inhale. And then exhale, step forward into Malasana at the front of your mat. Again, heels can lift. Keep a straight spine. Pull your chest through, palms together. This time using your elbows to the inside of your knees. Again, heels can lift straight back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, plant your hands down, lift your hips, find Uttanasana, forward fold. Heel toe your feet in, hip width distance apart. Inhale, pull up, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands together to heart center. Inhale, sweep arms up and wide. And then exhale, fold. Bring your hands down. Step back, find plank position, and then press back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, inhale. And you're going to bend the left knee and bring your knee out to the left side and down, making a big circle. Inhale, left leg long and lift. Exhale, knee out to the side and down. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, opening it out to the side, kind of like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And then pause. Press the left foot onto the inside of the right. So you have almost like tree pose in your down dog. Press the hips up and back. And if you can't get above, so in this one, it's hard to get the knee all the way up because you're not using your hands. So it's probably a little bit down by your knee. Again, you're not wearing a lot of weight. You're not really pressing hard. So it can be on the knee or the calf or even at the ankle. We just want to work on bent knee and then pressing back in your down dog. So it feels a little awkward. Don't worry. You're not alone. Inhale, pull forward into plank, keeping that Vrikasana tree bottom. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Now you're setting that left knee inside of the left knee down. Inhale, press up, cobra. It's a little bit shorter of a cobra. Walk the left hand forward, slide the right arm through. Set the right ear down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Might want to move any props out of the way. And then exhale, let your left arm drop back behind you. So moving into a prone spinal twist. Inhale. And exhale. So that left hand, it might not come all the way down to the ground. Your fingertips might be hanging out there in the air. That's okay. Notice if you're clenching in your glutes, maybe in your neck. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let your body ease deeper into the twist. And deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, pull the left arm back up, set it down, press enough to slide your right arm through. Set that left foot back to the inside of the right leg, tuck right toes, and you can keep that knee down and then lift up and back, down dog. Set the left foot down, pedal out the feet. Moving onto the right side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. You're going to bend that right knee, bring it out and around as though you could graze that right elbow and then the knee drop down. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, circle it out to the side and down. Ooh, I feel some snap, crackle, pops in that hip. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, down and around. This time we're going to stick it into tree pose. Inhale, right leg up. Bend your knee out to the side. Hold there. Pull heel close. And then plant it on the inside of the left leg. Woo, press back. Hold that tree pose. Then inhale, come forward into plank. Pull that right knee away from the ground. And exhale, lower down. Move your hands a little bit forward. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, lower. The right hand forward. Slip the left arm underneath. And you really want to reach over so that the whole left arm can get down. And then inhale, right arm up. And exhale, drop the right hand back behind you. Breathing here into the twist, you feel that constriction in the breath. And release. Again, right hand might be dangling out there in the air. Allows us to get a little bit more opening into that right chest, right pectoral, front of the body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly start to reach the right arm back up. And bring it down and around. Press the right hand down to slide the left hand through. Find that foot back on that inner thigh. Keep the knee down on the left side. Press up. And then tuck your toes up and back. Downward facing dog with that Scandasana. And then let the right leg down. And then pedal out your feet. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Slide the back foot parallel to the back of your mat. And then cartwheel open, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Open your legs out wide, stretch through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in and out. And inhale. And then exhale, we're going to take a reverse warrior, and you're going to take the back hand. So usually we slide it down. We're going to take a little bit of a bind. So you're going to slip your right arm behind you. Maybe it'll come out by your left hip, and you can reach down and grab for the lining of your pants, the waistline of your pants. If you can get it around enough that you can reach and capture the top of that left thigh, grab that. Keep pressing strongly through your legs. Let your right ear drop down to your right shoulder. Imagine that hand was pulling that left waistline down as you pull the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Pull a little bit forward in that left knee. Inhale. Left ribs expand. And exhale, slowly release the half bind. Inhale, come back up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Reach out evenly, spread across your collarbones, open your chest. And then exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Press palms together. Inhale, open your chest. Keep your legs strong where they are. And exhale, fold down below, bisecting both legs. So now, don't let the left shoulder come close to the left knee. Instead, it's like opposite magnets, pulling it away. Maybe release all the way down, reaching fingertips up overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let your hands come down and bring them underneath your shoulders to support you. Keep the right hand down and bring the left hand up. Find the inside of your left thigh. Fingertips are going to point towards your knee, and the heel of your hand is going to come as high up as it can on the hip crease. Inhale, and then exhale. Push your hand into your inner thigh and push the left knee a little bit forward. You might feel nice slippage of that fascia. Inhale, ease out. Move your hand maybe a little bit farther up or farther down. And then exhale again. Push the heel of your hand into the inner thigh. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, ease out slightly. And exhale. Bring both hands down. You'll start to move the weight a little bit more forward into the left side. Left toes are going to come slightly in. coming into Scandasana. Right back, toes circle up, press the heel down, and then this front heel can be lifted. Inhale, come through both sides. Ooh, finally getting off that front leg. And exhale to the back. Then you can move however feels good through your Skandasana. Be bringing the arms in. Feels pretty good on the shoulders. So on the inhale, maybe bringing the arm up. We'll meet at the front of the mat next time you come with the left knee bent. And then walk your hands back forward. Press your hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. I'm just gonna move to the back of my mat so I still face you. Inhale. And exhale. Right leg lifts, take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, cartwheel open, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, sit down into right knee, tracking forward right over the ankle. Breathe, expand through both fingers, pulling your chest in opposite directions. Exhale. I like to keep my chin more center line over my sternum. Inhale, especially for this with side bends. Exhale. And inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Now using that left hand sweep it behind you, finding that half bind. And so left hand behind me, for some reason that shoulder is way more open. So I'm able to grab the top of that thigh. Again, other option is just to find the waistline of your pants. And if you're wearing a yogi jumpsuit, you're gonna have to just grab a hold of that fabric. I remember that was popular for a while and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to change that cue. All right, so with left, inhale, stretch up through those right fingertips. And then exhale, let your left ear drop down towards your left shoulder. Think about pulling that left collarbone away and then back. Keep pressing the right knee forward. Inhale. Exhale. Funny how even these slow poses, man, the heat can build. Start feeling a warming in that front leg. Exhale, release the left arm, and then inhale, pull yourself back up into Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, drop hands back behind you. Take the opposite interlace. Inhale, open, press your chest up. And then exhale, folding into ostrich. So right shoulder is away from that right inner knee so that your torso bisects your legs. It's a little bit of a balancing act. You might even have to slightly bend that back knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come forward a little bit more into that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down, plant them under your shoulder. Inhale, press up. Keep the left arm grounded, right hand to the inside of your knee, and then exhale, press it forward. Inhale, pull, heel as close as you can in towards the pelvis. Exhale, push it forward. Inhale. Finding a spot for that heel of the hand. Exhale. Bringing both hands down, letting those right toes come a little bit more internal. Move the hips over to the right side, Scandasana, left toes up. And if you liked bringing the arms into it, then using the right hand to scoop back the right knee. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, down, walk it forward. Opposite side, inhale, right arm up. Making the journey front to back, hips, and maybe adding in those shoulders. And the next time you're at the front of your mat, your hands down, step back, plank to down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Take a gentle last shoulder opener. Extend the right arm out perpendicular to your body and then gaze to the left side. Set your right ear down. Your left palm planted into the mat and then press the left palm to roll onto the right side of your body. For a little bit more in the hips, you'll just let that left leg slip back. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, maybe let it drop back just slightly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, slowly bring the left hand down, left leg stacks back and roll onto your belly. Extend the left arm out perpendicular, palm down. Gaze to the right side, set your left ear down. Press through the right hand, roll onto the left side of your body. Then let the right leg slip back. Right inside of the foot down. Inhale, right arm up. Open that palm and then exhale, let it drop back just slightly behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm back up and come all the way down. Roll onto your belly and then all the way onto your back. Straighten yourself on your mat. Let your feet open up, hip width distance, and then toes out. Let your palms come out by your side. Gather shoulder blades together under your back, and then exhale. Let your body rest down into corpse pose. Casually, without restriction, breathe in and out through your nose. Gently bend at your elbows and plant your palms back down across the top of your hips. Notice maybe how much easier it was to let your body rest down in this corpse pose. Hips easing right into that heaviness. Chest a little bit more open. Giving easy passage for your breath to enter into your lungs. Release the weight of your hands into your hips and stretch your arms out overhead. Pull your legs together. Inhale, take a full body stretch. And exhale. Pull elbows and knees in, roll onto one side. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Put your hands together to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Let your thumbs rise to third eye center. Be curious. Follow your bliss. Namaste.